Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. Hope everybody is well. We've got the game rolling. Now, we're going to kick the loud ass game on and kind of take a look here. We're at 1500 in these fuel tanks. I did watch this. I can't remember what the numbers were at the end of last stream. I did play a couple of hours. We did take care of a couple of miscellaneous items.
Hello there.
Hey, Ekaz. So I did get these put on all the way around. This is now blueprinted too, but these are not blueprints. They were built from scratch. I also have that ramp done. That took a little longer than I care to admit. A lot of it went together really quick. Some of it didn't. Were you saving points, Ekaz? It's too early for the hat. It's too early. That means I have to set a timer, which you know I'll forget, because squirrel. Just kidding, buddy. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Oh, I figured. And the best part is I don't even think you are you're subbed either. So yeah, you definitely deserve all of those. I'm kind of tired. Yeah. So I wasn't tired at all today until like the last 40 minutes of the day. Anyway, we got this all fixed. Did some more prototyping. You can kind of see what this looks like now. This is all blueprinted now. This is the pillar we were testing with. And it's come along really nice. I'm really happy with it. We did some other blueprints as well. And we have a handful of other items that we need to look at. No, I understand. I understand. Trust me. Anyway, did do a little bit of stuff around here. Just with all of the fuel tanks and whatnot, just to get something in. I did a little different item here. So yeah, I just kind of did a bunch of work is all I did. I just did a little miscellaneous thing here and there, and the only other thing I did of interest is the concrete underneath this factory is now in. So it's now rooted. Amazing at how much that actually helps, but anyway. It's kind of what we're going to work on tonight. Our pillars, we're going to work on... I found a mistake last night, too, actually. I found a mistake last night that I made. I fixed it. This over here was 1 meter too low, and it was looking really strange, so I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, so... Anyway, we got this put up. And I kind of cut this over so it didn't feel so strange to have this sticking out. But I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this yet. So, first things first. We need to get these pillars in place. And go from there. Oh, I made this as a blueprint now too. I do have it. I haven't used it yet though. Alright. It didn't take me didn't take me all that long to make these blueprints. It just took a little bit of time. Ouch. Now comes the fun part, is actually getting it up. It's getting it in the right spot. It's kind of why I went with, so you know, like Twitch Turbo and such, for that very reason. This feels like it's a little low. It is. Why is it low? Because I bet you it's not snapped to the right place. See if we can get this in the right spot. I think it goes here. No, it does not. It actually is not far over enough. It needs to go about there, believe it or not. It's just not quite in the right spot yet. fact, I could tell it's not in the right spot just by how it's not wanting to go together. Alright. I knew these were going to be tricky, especially over here, so... So we'll kind of put this in the right spot and drop that back. This still isn't quite in the right place. Now it is. God, I hate that. I hate it so much. I wish they would fix that fucking bug. It is so fucking annoying when it doesn't want to move. It just gets stuck. And it's like, what the actual fuck, game? Now it'll move around. Okay. And now it's not in the right spot again. Okay, I'm really confused. This is a tricky one. I didn't think this would be tricky. I don't know why it just won't get in the right spot. I think what's happening is it's snapping to something I really don't want it to. You can see it here. It's off ever so slightly. It also could be that this is off. No, it's... No, it could be this is off right here. This could be ever so slightly off because I did it by hand. In fact, I know that's what the issue is. It's just not right because of that. You can see it. It's not off by much, but I'm going to have to fix it. Thankfully, this is all done by scratch. This is not done by hand. I mean, it's all done by hand, so it should. Is weird, though. You can see this one is ever so slightly tighter than the others. I may have to fix that blueprint, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, anyway. It goes like that. I'm gonna pull it out real quick, though. I am gonna, because it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to fix the blueprints to make this one work. Not because I want to, but because I'm gonna have to. The blueprint, it does stick out a little bit, and I didn't realize that was an issue, so I'm gonna have to figure out. The blueprint should be pretty straightforward to fix, but you know, you live and you learn, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be right there. So I'm actually missing quartz crystal right now. That's wild. All right, so we're gonna pull these guys back out for right now, and while we wait for all of our goodies to get done. Is there a spot here I can actually get on here and get this in the right place? Yeah, it goes right there. I think. No, it does not. It does go like this, but it's in the wrong place right now. And actually, in all fairness, we probably need to pull this one out and do this one. because it goes like that. So I'm going to have to fix the blueprint. That stinks, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I need to go get a bunch of quartz crystal, apparently. So we should go get some of that. It's hot in this house. I also haven't been feeling super great. So when we go over there, I should probably fix that blueprint for ourselves. We'll worry about this later. I have to fix the blueprint because we're going to use it elsewhere, so it shouldn't be that hard to fix, but we'll try it and see. What's happened is it's off of the and I should have. I was wondering, it just had just enough of a gap, and I remember thinking to myself, why does this have a gap on it? All right, let's go grab some quartz crystal because we're going to need it. We have some other items too that we're going to need to look at, but quartz, of course, is about as far away as we could be. It's way the fuck over here. Anyway, hope you guys are well today. Hope everything is good. There's no air movement in here, which is part of the problem. I haven't been feeling well, and that's part of it too, is I tend to get, when I don't feel well, I tend to get hot easy. You need to come here like so. These fucking things use a ton of crystal, those pillars. So they're going to be used with the power plant portion of the build, so they're very important. So we'll go ahead and do the first one here. Let's load here. I'll show you where it's off. It's off right here. See, it should actually be here. And it's not. So I think I could get it where it lines. See where I mean? You can just see it. Okay, we could fix this. This is... Okay, we can fix this guy. Let's pull you out. It's a pretty easy fix. I didn't even think this was going to be an issue. I hadn't lined anything up because I had that all built from scratch to begin with. So I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. You know, yeah, I probably should have been, apparently. Yeah, but it is what it is. I'm not concerned about it. It's an easy fix. It's an easy peasy fix. This isn't right either. Why did... You know what's even more annoying? Is building it completely wrong. I think I've got it wrong. I'm gonna have to rebuild it all from scratch anyway. Oh, that's not fucking annoying at all. So much for pre-building blueprints so we can actually get some stuff done. Nope, Simber builds it wrong because he forgot his own fucking design yesterday. God, I hate that. Hey, Shaky Booty, how are you? I am annoyed at past self because past self couldn't remember what the fuck he designed yesterday. and then built his blueprint wrong off of the design he built yesterday. I did build it wrong, didn't I? Yup. Dumbass. Okay. Fair enough. We get to rebuild the whole blueprint now because I built it wrong. I didn't build this in the right spot. I flipped it. Anyway, the pillars work, so we'll fix the other in a minute. I wasn't even tired yesterday. I'd be honest with you, I wasn't feeling good. But that's been par for the course for a couple weeks now. I've been under the weather. So, there's that. But yeah. Oh, dude, I came up with this yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna look so good. Especially when you pair it with the corners and whatnot. Yeah. And then with these pieces, this is what I messed up the blueprint on. This is all hand built. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm really happy. The power plant's running. We do need to drop another one over here. Ooh. Boink. All right. Oh, the hat is gone. Yeah, it's coming along really nice. I'm really happy with this so far, how this is coming together. It's actually kind of nice because it's the first bit of design that we've been able to really go in, and we're going to be able to actually kind of finish part of the factory off. And I've been feeling not like I'm under the gun, but more of like, it just doesn't feel like I'm getting anywhere in a weird way. But what prompted me to go back and check all of that was this. You look good, actually, right where you're at. Yeah, so this is what you're gonna get, is that you're gonna get this. This will look different as well. It's not gonna be the same. And I'm out of, what am I out of this time? There are days I really want to, like, turn those redeems off. What am I missing this time? Oh, we're missing beams. Give me just a second on the hat here. There. But now you can kind of get the feel for what I'm going for on this build. I think I'm going to keep it relatively open as well. But be careful. Don't blow all your hats at one time. I hate this hat too. This hat sucks because it doesn't like to go on my head. It's too small. I blame Ekaz. He's the one that redeemed it. But yeah, it's coming along really good. I'm actually pretty happy with the build overall. Okay. Another ridiculous hat on. But yeah, it's coming together really, really good. We'll have all of these all the way around. I'm gonna go start fixing that blueprint. We'll obviously need to extend these to the floor, but we're in really good shape. What he's hoping for is that I'll forget the timer. He knows me too well. See, this is what he does to me. Okay. But I know. So this is kind of really appealing to what this part of the build's going to look like. I have another blueprint. I've got to put lights in various places just so I don't have to rip the blueprint completely apart depending on where I'm at. That's why there's gaps on the lights. Alright, well, let's go and deal with my own problem that I made for myself. And we'll let the storages rebuild anyway. Hey now. Hey now. Don't you start. Don't need that kind of thing in here. I need to go run and get some more of this stupid biofuel at some point. And blame ECAS for more things. It's not his fault. Okay, so this is all screwed up. And this will not work. I'm actually going to have to rip it completely apart and start over. Which is really fucking annoying. No. Alright. Here we go again. Let's build it for the third time. The first one was actually just this laying flat. And then I started doing more design work. And I was like, oh, I could do it this way. And yeah. And I'm happy with it. But I thought that I had this in a different spot than I really did. Okay. You would go there. And it's just going to be down a little bit. So I actually have to pull all of this out. And you know what the worst part is? You'll see, too, when I pull this apart, what the problem's going to be. You can see it there. I've got walkway that I had to do a little bit of height play with, so I've got to rebuild all that from scratch too. So that'll be a little bit of a challenge. But I've already built this a couple times and I know what it's supposed to look like. And the nice thing is, the rest of the design just will go right together. So, you guys get to see how I built this one, actually. So it snaps across like that. And let's see if we can get this in the right spot, though. Oh, no. It's actually gonna work. Okay, you go there. You go like that. What I'm going to do is not do what I did the last time. What I did the last time was a mistake. And then that's kind of why I came back over here to get this fixed, right? So you turn all the way around. And we'll fix the rest of it. Hey, yeah. ECAS redeems a hat, then leaves. He gives me such a bad time, I love it. Alright, so that puts that back together. We know this sticks out. We know that this gets covered. Oh, that's a huge relief. Heavy modular frames is not a small build. I'm actually looking forward to getting that one done. Are you still... This is still not quite in the right spot. Why? This sits like this. You sit like that. Why is this off? This is correct on this side. No, it's not. No, it's not. Turbo motors is fun. I like doing turbo motors. Turbo motors was pretty good. I've done it. I'm not gonna ask what the fuck happened there. We're just gonna roll with it. Okay, fine. We're gonna... Yeah, I think you'll, we probably won't be hitting turbo motors. I would say by the time I get to turbo motors, it'll be a while. We just, as said, we just got the power plant up and running, so I have a very large, a very large build, a couple of them that we got to do before we even think about tier 4 or completing phase 3. What needs to happen with phase 3? I need to build a large ore refining complex. And you bet your bottom dollar it's gonna be a big sucker. That's why there's a railroad line where it is. Alright, this I think is now correct. Super, you know what, with the alternates though, I will tell you what, with the alternates, heavy modular frames isn't bad. It's just it takes a lot of flipping concrete, which is why I'm not bothering with it right now. Because I know what it takes to build that thing, and I've got the recipe for it too. Now we are cooking with fire. Yeah, it's basically kind of my goal, is to make sure that when I go to